my channel. My name is Tina, and today we're going back into the Zulu palette by Juvias Place. This is going to be the third video in this series, multiple looks with this beautiful, beautiful palette. I am so happy with this palette. These colors, guys, look at that. They are just so stunning. So pretty, so fun to work with. I highly recommend this palette, which is why I'm doing these three videos of three completely different looks with this palette. As usual in all three videos, I will be using the Tarte Rainforest 2 palette to do my base because, as I said, I don't really feel that this is a standalone palette for those of us with pale skin. If you have beautiful dark skin, you probably would be able to use that palette alone. So the first thing I do is I go in and I take up a base shade, and today I'm going to go a little lighter than I have been because we're using the greens. So I'm going to use this one over here, which is super pale, and just put that all over my lid. I have a base color down now. And now I'm going to go into a slightly deeper color. Use this brown right here. And I'm just going to put that a little bit in my crease and outer V. So we have just a little bit of depth here going on. Not a lot, because these shades of green are very vibrant. Only one of them has any real depth to it, and that's this dark green over here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up a little bit of this deeper brown, and I'm going to deepen up my crease just a tiny bit more. Remember, do not get overly carried away picking up your shadows in this palette. Just one little tap is all you need. Okay, so I now have a little bit of darker area going on. I'm going to pick up a crease brush with a tip on it, and I'm going to take this dark green here on this matte green down here. The other two are shimmers, so we're going with this one that's matte here in the corner. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that on my brush. Just the green here in my outer corner and up into my crease a bit. And now I'm gonna take the shimmer that's in an almost identical shade right here. It's a little bit lighter, and I'm just gonna put that in the center of my lid. I'm gonna grab another small blending brush, my Wayne Goss number 19 brush, which is one of my favorites, as you can tell, because it is stained pink from all the times I've used it in bright shadows. And then I'm going to pick up that last mint green right here. I'm going to take that sort of and blend it here with this other green because that looks super pretty. I'm just bringing that into, not all the way into the inner corner, but almost. And I have a very green eye look to go with my top. For the bottom, I'm going to take just a little bit of the dark green, and I'm just going to do the very outer corner of my upper lid, or lower lid. So I'm just doing the very outside edge right here with the green and this matte green. So that one right there. I'm going to take just this pink right here, and I'm going to put it directly underneath. And then I'm going to take the bright green, or the lime green, and put that in towards the inner corner. And I'm going to grab my Tarte Pro Glow Kit and highlight my brow bone and anywhere else I want some highlights. So I'm just using strobe to do my inner corner and then my brow bone. how pretty that is. I love really pretty eyeshadow. Really pretty, brightly colored eyeshadow that you're just like, wow. I'm going to put on some eyeliner and mascara, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I've got my mascara and my not so happy eyeliner on. This palette just continues to amaze me. This is my third completely different look out of this palette, and there are so many more you could do because this palette is arranged in such a way that you can either follow the rows this way or this way. Just look at that purple, blue, and brown, and think of the look you would get from that. It would just be stunning. To finish this look, I have this new lipstick, Oyster Pearl from Bite Beauty, but I think it's gonna look really pretty with this. This has a beautiful reflect in it that just stays there all day. I don't know if you can tell exactly because in person, if you look at the inside of an oyster shell and you see that really shiny iridescent look, that's exactly what this gives off. It is super pretty and it seems to last all day long. I put it on once and I don't have to put it on for hours and hours and hours. If you guys like this series of tutorials, let me know below if you do and what you think. I hope you will check out this palette. It's one of my favorites so far this year that I have used. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Juvia's Place knows how to do colored eyeshadows like nobody's business. I noticed that recently started putting the most pigmented eyeshadow in the world, and I wouldn't disagree with their palettes are so thoughtfully laid out. When you first look at this palette, you just see all these colors in here, but if you look at it from the standpoint of, you know, what can I do with this palette, you'll see that it's actually laid out in such a way that it's really cohesive. Like I said, this isn't really to me a standalone palette. You do need something either like the Reinforced of the Sea palette or a couple singles in nudes to build on top of. But other than that, I mean, and that to me, it's not a big deal. I mean, who cares? If you're into bright colors, you're going to love that palette. And with Halloween coming, man, so many choices. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think below. Talk to you later. Bye!